Hi, my name is Ryan McNally and this is my 10th coaching log on the coaching practice experience module at UCLan. I'm currently coming towards the end of my objective setting clear and objectives and measures phase of learning that I'm putting myself through. I feel like my goal setting and objective setting is improving drastically. I'm setting drive-by challenges now, which I wasn't doing previously. I'm pulling players over to one side, just a quick one-to-one chat, making it personal to the individual, obviously analysing their strengths and weaknesses and giving them a focus on that. I'm also making my message really short and sweet, getting my point across and then getting them back in the game or the drill that they're doing, and seeing if they can implement it straight away, and see if they're actually taking that objective on board. And monitoring that myself, keeping an eye on it, to see if they are delivering on the objective that I set them. I feel like progressively I'm challenging them more and more, whether that's how many challenges I set or the degree of difficulty that I set the challenge at. It is increasing in both manners, and I'm really enjoying setting these different challenges and trying to challenge myself almost to see what challenges I can come up with that are going to be beneficial for the participants. An example of this would be in the practice that I've just done. I set a really hard objective for the performers to see how they would react. At first there was an increase in motivation. Obviously this was a fresh challenge for them all, and they really wanted to succeed really desperately. There was an increase in motivation and work ethic, and slowly they got a bit discouraged due to lack of success rates, which is what I wanted to happen with my objective, because I really wanted to challenge them and push them. And then it started to drop subtle hints and tips along the way in drive-by challenges, to guide them slowly towards the end goal, which then increased their motivation as they started to pick up little pieces, which led to success in personal and team development, which was really, really positive from my behalf to see. Why I did that? It was always good to see how people react to tough challenges, and this can be stated by what I've shown before. Obviously there was an increase in motivation. This can be reinforced by Latham in 2004, who stated that goal setting increases motivation. Really simple but really effective. If you can give someone a personal challenge or a team a challenge that you can relate to them, I feel like I can do that really. As the weeks are going on, I'm starting to do it better and better, and it's starting to show with the challenges that I'm setting that it's becoming more accurate, but the players are also improving as a result of it. I'm also doing it to see if they work together. It allows me to reflect on how I can improve my goal setting as well. By seeing if they're working together, I'm stepping back and taking a look at the bigger picture, and analysing it from my point of view. Obviously, the challenge I set was to see if they could work together, but a different challenge may be how they work on their own to then help the team. My goals for the session, my objectives for the session was to develop teamwork and resilience in the session, which I feel like I achieved, and also to execute drive-by challenges correctly, so pulling a kid over to one side, give him a quick challenge and off you go. And I've been trying to do that for the past few weeks, and sometimes it's worked, sometimes it hasn't. Sometimes the challenge has got lost in translation, but it's starting to become more and more clear, and that they're understanding the information, they're taking it in and they're trying to deliver. If the result isn't there at the end but they're trying, there's not a problem, obviously, because the information they're taking on from me that I'm giving them is then trying to be put out, but sometimes it is just down to technical ability. However, since the start of this phase that I've been learning on setting clear objectives and measures, I do feel like I've rapidly improved setting objectives and goals for the players, because it's becoming more and more clear every session that they're achieving the goals along, as well as their technical ability that's helping them, but it's also the key subtle hints that I'm dropping, and the challenges that I'm setting them are really focused on them and helping them develop their overall performance.